Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
What's going on, Habibis? I'm Siraj Hashmi.
I'm Mujahed Kobbe.
And we're the Habibi Bros. Welcome to another episode of Habibi Power Hour. Jay, what are you doing?
Practicing for later. I don't know much.
That's actually too much hand, Jay.
But I know I love you.
Need if you're trying to practice, you gotta go just with one
finger.
One finger, one thumb.
One finger, one thumb.
It's that small.
Welcome, Habibi. and you know what? Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, happy
to everyone who celebrates.
To everyone who celebrates. That's right. If you celebrate today like we do, which is exactly what we mean by Jay practicing for later. Right.
Valentine's Day is every day for the Habibis.
That's true.
That's what that is. I hope somebody out there, one of the Habibis out there, ate their significant other's asses for Valentine's Day.
I thought you were just about to say ate their significant other. Period.
The
straight cannibalism.
Well, I mean, also, if she's on her period, eat it out as well. Whatever you can do to help.
This is supposedly a family show, Jay.
Since when?
It's starting families.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Starting families.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. So how was Valentine's for you? Did you get any boinking done?
By you, yes. By my wife, no. She fell asleep on the couch, and then you and I made sweet love.
To friends on the TV as well.
Which is so. The funny thing about Friends is that watching it as an adult, sort of like after having gone through a bunch of life events, it's a much more relatable show. And also, I don't know where this like retconning of Friends started and thinking it wasn't funny. The show's funny.
Oh, it's to be cool. It's like people who think Seinfeld isn't funny. They think that they know something other people don't.
Yeah,
I know. I love it when I edge you though.
Me too.
So, would you rather be gooning or edging?
I don't know what gooning means, so I'm gonna go with edging. Unless gooning has anything to do with the Goonies, i.e., John Fetterman, in which case gooning.
Wait, is that the like hugging the?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't from Goonies.
That's from the Goonies.
I've never watched the Goonies.
I've never watched the Goonies.
Maybe we should watch it. Maybe we should do it on Locals. We'll do a local stream watch party. The Goonies.
Just the Goonies.
Just the Goonies, and we'll watch it naked behind a paywall.
Right. Wait. Hold on. I think we should be fully clothed, like sitting in the hot Florida sun. Just suffering because the Habibis pay us on Locals specifically to get us to put clothes on. It's like the reverse OnlyFans.
Right. It really is.
Speaking of OnlyFans, you know who got fired for having one? The Tucson teacher, Rachel Dolezal.
Rachel Dolezal, the black woman?
The Tucson teacher.
The black woman.
I know her only as an OnlyFans model, Jay.
Oh.
So she got fired, man.
I feel bad for that.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of OnlyFans was she doing?
I don't know. She probably was talking about like Biden inflation.
I doubt it. I think she was talking about it like maybe through her asshole. Probably. I don't know.
It's black there. The blackest part of her
body is the only black part of her body for sure. Speaking about black people, have you seen Fani Willis on
what a second.
On trial?
Okay, so this woman probably should have an OnlyFans, or the way that she's been conducting her office, you would think she has an OnlyFans.
Right.
Only Fanny.
Shit. Man, can you imagine if any of these people were your lawyer?
God damn. But she's a district attorney, right?
Aren't they lawyers?
No, I know, but like she's the lawyer. She's the lawyer for the state of Georgia or the city of Atlanta, whatever, Fulton County.
Fulton County, and she was overseeing the case against Trump.
Mm-hmm.
She lied about her relationship with this black guy. I don't know his name.
He was a special prosecutor.
Yes.
So
and
she brought
lied
in
about
this.
it.
So she has an entire office of lawyers on her staff.
Nathan Wade. Thank you.
So Nathan Wade, she brought him in specifically to like assist in prosecuting Trump, but she was sleeping with the guy.
Right.
Was she married or was Nathan married?
Dude, that's a good question. I don't know if any of them were married by the time this relationship happened or not. Our producer is going to go fact check.
Yeah,
that.
our producer.
I'm not 100% sure, but because they lied about it and she brought him on as a special prosecutor, she's going through a hearing right now, and basically she's in a lot of shit, like shit.
Like
I mean,
Rachel Dolezal shit.
No, like worse than that. I think she's going to get disbarred. Even
you think disbarred straight up?
Oh hell yeah! I mean, it just depends
in
on
the
her.
state of Georgia.
Well, I mean, it's not like all they have is fried chicken and
Oh, I was just saying because
watermelon.
it's a compromised commie state now. It is, with the exception of Brian Kemp, who's basically a lib.
I wouldn't go that far in saying he's like a lib, but they are compromised because
think about how bad you got to be to lose to him twice, i.e., Stacey Abrams. Actually, she beat him. She actually did. She's still the rightful governor of Georgia.
Imagine how bad you have to be to lose to the two senators that they have right now.
So that was David Perdue, Kelly Loeffler. Was there another election that happened?
No, the two senators of Georgia right now. That
the
commie pastor,
John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock.
Ossoff, yes.
So
imagine
Georgia's
how bad you have to be.
Yeah.
To lose to those two in a deep red state that was Georgia.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it was. Do you think Hollywood had anything to do with that? They were doing a lot of productions out there. Do you think they just basically?
I think Israel put something in the water. So as we're going on with Fani Willis, there's a bunch of clips that we wanted to go over. Honestly, you would wonder, like, it would be something a producer would do, right?
Spencer said that he was married
to move the discussion along.
Right.
He'll bring up like certain clips that we wanted to go on to discuss and just react to and everything. Because usually you and I are just going to go on a tangent and end up sucking each other's dick for like 30 minutes.
Right.
If that's what Spencer wants to see. How old is Spencer? Spencer's old enough to talk about this stuff, right?
Yeah, we didn't hire any minors. Are you kidding me?
Perfect. I just wanted to make sure.
I mean, sure, they're both children.
Well, because there was a Spencer Sachs that I met on Epstein Island, and then so I wanted to make 100% sure. Okay, here we go. So this right here is NBC talking about how in deep shit Fani Willis is. Go ahead and push play.
It's so legalistic centric and yet so important and fascinating.
Right. Don't let the legalese fool you. This is epic. This is monumental. If things are going in the direction we think, Fani Willis lied to the court, it's game over for her. She will be disqualified. If they had a relationship prior to when they represented to the court, it's a huge deal. I can't overstate it.
And do you? It's so legalistic centric and yet so important and fascinating.
So this is just some. Do we know who this MSNBC guest is? Just some legal analyst, right?
Yes, she's a legal analyst for MSNBC.
Are you texting on your phone?
I apologize.
This is how we get derailed here.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. It's gone. So yes, she is a MSNBC legal analysis. And you should have seen what CNN's legal analysis tweeted out.
Legal anal assist,
that tweeted out just a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about how he firmly stands with Fani Willis, and the whole thing is going to blow over.
Was it Jeffrey Toobin?
It wasn't Jeffrey Toobin. I'll show you. I'll bring it up.
I don't think he has
now.
a contributor.
Because
I don't think he has a contract with CNN anymore.
I retweeted it. Hold on one second.
Oh, great.
Here it is. Norm Eisen. Norm Eisen. Norm Eisen. Oh, the guy from Bleach?
Bleach?
The anime. You've never watched Bleach? It's one of the big three.
No, I know. It's the one of the big three. But Norm Eisen. That's
Eisen. The Eisen's the last name Eisen.
Mm-hmm.
That's the protagonist.
Oh,
that
was Eason.
No, Eisen, or the villain, one of the main villains.
It's been a while.
It has been, but they have a new one out right now that they've redone. It's pretty good. 1,000-Year War Blood Arc.
Are we getting off on a tangent on animes?
A little bit. I mean, it's one of the big three, so I just had to warn you.
At this point. Well, actually, hentai is what's happening with Fani Willis.
Yeah, she's getting fucked in all places, tentacly.
We need a Fani Willis hentai, is what we're saying.
Yes, we do.
So this is Norm Eisen basically saying absolutely credit Willis's testimony. She is telling the truth. She started out understandably angry, but she has settled down and is compelling. Given the very tough law for the defendants that I explained, if she keeps on, she will defeat the motion. You know, I feel like he was coerced into tweeting that because it's Black History Month.
Yeah, honestly, it could have been. And
because no guy named Norm Eisen is, you know, he has at least 2 brain cells. He can't be posting this unless he's like under duress. Blink twice if you're being held hostage in Gaza right now, Norm.
No, you know what he looks like? He looks like one of those guys with a black wife who completely dominates his whole life.
Oh yeah, and like that, 100%. That's like his identity.
That's his identity.
It's like that,
be dominated by
what's the name of that comedian that we've
Bill Burr?
No. No, the other one. Bill Burr doesn't make him marrying a black woman like his entire identity.
No, he doesn't. But that's why it's the joke.
Fuck you, Jay. Which I'll do to you later. Anyways,
absolutely. I can't wait. So I would like the first clip of her testimony up so we can go over that.
What?
We have clips of her testimony.
Wait. Oh, Herschel Walker was the other person running against Raphael Warnock. I just remembered. Remember Herschel Walker?
Shit.
God, that was so long ago. Man.
So here's one that's been tweeted out by Breaking 911.
You also said that he was a world traveler and had been on many of the continents.
I've been to 6.
Have you been on any of those continents with him? Besides this one?
Where's Belize? What continent is it? I'm not being funny. I don't know.
Let's say, with the
I've been
exception
to
of
Belize with him. I've been to the Bahamas with him. I've been with Aruba with him. Don't embarrass me. I'm not sure what continents those are on. Whatever continents those are, that's where I've been. I'm sure if I gave it some thought, I would tell you. But whatever continents those are, that I've been to those locations, sir.
This is
what continent is Bahama?
Hold on. How does she have the position she holds and doesn't understand what a continent is? That cannot be real. That's AI. I don't believe it. That's not a real clip.
Well, honestly, AI is getting fucking insane.
I know.
Dude, just wait. There's more.
Shit.
Play the next one, guys. I mean, there's so much more.
Wait, do we know what the next one is?
No, I don't. I'm just waiting for Spencer to get something.
Okay, so Fani Willis.
So the next one, hopefully, it's
like
either going to be
Bahamas, Aruba. I don't know if those are other continents.
Don't embarrass me here. I don't know.
Wow.
Is China, Korea? I don't know.
As if it wasn't embarrassing enough to be sleeping with someone that you're supposedly working with.
Well,
hold on. She was sleeping with him before she brought him on, right?
I've done a lot of that.
What, Jay?
So I don't think we need to like shame people for loving other people. Like love is love. All right. It doesn't matter if you work in the same office or not. Okay.
I get that.
Like just because I went through like 4 or 5 doesn't make me an office whore.
Jay, it makes you the office whore.
The one and only. Go ahead, play that shit.
Cash at the house. That has been, I don't know, all my life. If you're a woman and you go on a date with a man, you better have $200 in your pocket. So if that man acts up, you can go where you want to go. So I keep cash in my house, and I don't keep cash as good in my purse like I used to. I don't go on many dates, but when you go on a date, you should have cash in your pocket.
So my question was, where did that cash originally come from? if it didn't come out of the bank?
Cash is fungible. We've had cash for years in my house. So for me to tell you the source of when it comes from, when you go to Publix and you buy something, you get $50, you throw it in there. When it's been my whole life. When I took out a large amount of money on my first campaign, I kept some of the cash of that. Like, to tell you,
Hold on, no.
I
Pause that
just
rewind.
have
This
cash
is-
in my house. I don't have as much today.
Dude, this
as
is
I would.
amazing. It is absolutely amazing.
I need to hear
cash,
that shit again.
Cash is fungible. I just have cash around. Cash is here. Cash is there. Cash
She
is here. and there.
totally learned fungible.
From the beginning. Play it from the beginning.
Yeah, we got to play that from the beginning.
But I always have cash at the house. That has been, I don't know, all my life. If you're a woman and you go on a date with a man, you better have $200 in your pocket. So if that man acts up, you can go where you want to go. So I keep cash in my house, and I don't keep cash as good in my purse like I used to. I don't go on many dates, but when you go on a date, you should have cash in your pocket.
So my question was, where did that cash originally come from? If it didn't come out of the bank?
Cash is fungible. We've had cash for years in my house. So for me to tell you the source of when it comes from, when you go to Publix and you buy something, you get $50, you throw it in there. When it's been my whole life. When I took out a large amount of money on my first campaign, I kept some of the cash of that. Like, to tell you, I just have cash in my house. I don't have as much today as I would
She just
normally
admit
have,
to
but
embezzling
building back up
campaign
now.
funds.
Just said when I took cash out of my campaign. She just said that. Rewind
She
it.
said I kept cash.
From my campaign.
From my
Yeah,
campaign.
rewind it just a bit. A little bit more. Okay, play. Right here.
My whole life. When I took out a large amount of money on my first campaign, I kept some of the cash of that. Like, to tell you, I just have
and they
cash
do
in
that?
my house. I don't have as much.
Okay, they can keep it to like pay like back vendors and stuff like that. I don't know what. Look, it's a state race. They have their own laws.
So state by state laws
Right.
can dictate.
Like if it was a federal election, then it would fall under the purview of the FEC.
So like let's say like DeSantis, he got all this campaign money,
Right.
and he got out of the race.
Right.
He can't just. It's not like his personal piggy bank to pay.
It's not supposed to be your personal piggy bank, but you can reappropriate.
Yeah, to like his like if he's running again in Florida, for instance.
Yeah.
Then he can use that as campaign money for
So-
Florida, but he can't take cash out and go to Publix, basically, and pay groceries. If he gets caught, that's
Unless like, he like said it was for like a party or some shit.
no, I get you,
the
like
receipts, yeah.
campaign type of thing,
Yeah.
but not like just
No,
that
but I
money,
mean like
but-
lying about it.
right?
Like she just straight up admitted it.
I know. Well, and also she's like, look, as a strong, independent woman, I keep $200 in my pocket because you never know when a man will act up.
By the way, like when you go on a date and a man is acting up, isn't the first thing that a woman's instinct is, if not walking away, is usually break out the pepper spray, or if they got like a shank or I don't know, a gun. Like, what does she mean by acting up?
Dude, I don't know. They live a different kind of lifestyle than I do. I can't tell you what the acting up means or not. Like acting up to me would mean like,
Spazzing out.
no, beating the shit out of the woman because she wouldn't stop talking. I'm an Arab. Like we live in
I'm
different
abusive.
fucking
His name is Abu Yusuf.
abusive.
All right, let's keep playing this.
Today as I
Anybody
would
want to date me?
normally have, but I'm building back up now. So you just put money in. It's a very good practice. I would advise it to all women.
So you can't identify when you came into this cash or where the cash came from.
I didn't say I couldn't identify it. No, nobody gives me anything. I am sure that the source of the money is always the work, sweat, and tears of me. What you asked me for is
Wait.
money
Pause it,
going in.
rewind it just a little bit again because
Wait,
she
blood,
just
sweat, and
said
tears of me.
but she's like, I don't know where it came from,
And
but
then
I took it from my campaign, my first campaign, and then she's like,
gives me anything.
yeah, no one gives me anything.
What is this woman on, and where can I get that?
Dude, I don't fucking know. I have no idea. This is fucking insane. You remember how these same people were calling Trump narcissist and a liar and all that kind of stuff? I don't know. This is very all of what they were saying Trump was. It's almost like they were projecting.
Well, yeah, because that's all they do.
That is all they fucking do.
It is literally in the rules, in that Rules for Radicals book that is stereotypically quoted by right wingers and also parodied by people on the left making fun of the right.
Right.
Because one of the rules is accuse your opponent that which you're guilty of.
Yes. Get it out first that
Right.
they were
do it.
doing that shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He licks balls.
Yes.
He licks balls.
In my defense, yes.
I eat ass. He licks balls.
Meatballs.
Oh yeah, we had good meatballs.
Yeah, we
today.
had good meatballs.
Yeah, we
today.
did.
Jay nearly fucked that up.
Well,
I asked for 2/3 of a cup of water. Jay,
I
you
just
came
heard
in with
2 cups.
You came
I
in
heard-
with 2 cups.
I did. I know. I usually I don't fuck up when I'm cooking,
Jay.
but we did good, and
We
they
did
came
go.
out.
We
hey,
recovered. We
they came
recovered
out
well.
moist as fuck.
They were pretty moist.
They were
Those were
fucking
some
good.
moist balls.
They were moisty balls.
moist meatballs.
Moisty balls.
Anyways,
We should do a cooking show. I'm not even kidding.
no, we should. In the meantime, let's watch this snack over here,
I
Fani
made it.
Willis.
Advise it to
Amazing
always-
tiramisu.
So you can't identify when you came into this cash or where the cash came from.
I didn't say I couldn't identify it. No, nobody gives me anything. I am sure that the source of the money is always the work, sweat, and tears of me. What you asked me for is, when did the money go in there? What I am trying to tell you is, so I got divorced in 2005 from my husband.
And
No, it's important. You said, where did the money come from? And I need to tell you where the money came from. And so for
Honestly, she deserves a medal for the amount of
Oh, this is like
mental gymnastics I'm seeing. I don't know how she does it.
this is the best roller coaster ride I've
This
been
is
on in
fucking
a
beautiful.
fucking while.
This is fucking beautiful.
This is
Let's keep this
amazing.
going. Honestly, I actually didn't put any other topic in the description. I only put Fani Willis because of this shit. Let's keep going.
many, many years, I have kept money in my house. That money in my worst days has probably only been $500 or $1,000. At my best days, I probably had $15,000 in my house at cash. At all times, there's going to be cash in my house or wherever I'm laying my head.
the money that you paid Mr. Wade, the cash.
Wherever I'm
October,
laying my
thank you.
head,
You do not
Nathan
know where that-
Wad. Balls
right in his lap. That's
or balls, like whichever one.
I do know
Wait,
where it came
she's
from. It
laying-
came
She
from
was,
my
I mean,
sweat
if she's going to the Bahamas with the guy, she's laying her head on the balls.
no. You rest your chin on the balls, or no, the balls rest on your chin. What? Hit play, Spencer.
You know which job it came from. Did it come from Fulton County or did it come from a private
It
job?
came from, what are you talking about? So it could have come from a private job because before I was DA, I was in private practice. So I earned money during that time period. That's probably in there.
You don't
It
know
could
what.
have.
She has no idea where the money is in.
That's beautiful.
No idea.
Honestly, I'm envious of that takes talent right there, Jay.
That type of lying.
That type of confusion, like that is like misdirection, like every which way. Honestly, I could not figure out what she was on about. Like I'm gonna be dead honest with you. Jay, when we watch a clip, you and I are able to like watch it and then analyze it and then come out with some sort of either cogent or retarded point. Most times retarded.
right.
This one, I can't. There's nothing I can do with this one.
There, it really hurts the
I've tapped
brain to
out.
even talk about.
Like it's been
so
a long, it's been a
insane.
long day of a long week.
So you robbed the bank. Look, when I got divorced in 1998,
I was going through some things. I went to the
going through
sandwich
some stuff.
shop and
Look, I love America through and through. This is my money through me.
my blood, sweat, and cum.
I did this.
Imagine if they changed one of those words, blood, sweat, and tears, to cum.
Honestly, with AI, we should do that. We should. That's the way it should
Cum,
go from
sweat,
now.
and tears.
And we got Papa B coming in. Dims not knowing they are also narcissists is like Jay not knowing why he got pink eye. First of all,
Whoa,
look at this.
that's from me.
Look how clear. Look at this. Look at that. You see this, Papa P? It's because I taught your mom how to use a bidet. Shit, go for it.
Fani Willis.
Much less cash that time, probably $400 or $500, and then I paid for a bunch of stuff. I think we did 2 different wine tours that you do, which are pretty expensive. I think I bought him. He likes wine. I don't really like wine, to be honest with you. I like Grey Goose.
Like
I bought
Grey
a bottle
Goose.
of wine while we were there, and the sippings that you do. I can't remember how many, like 4 or 5 different places you go. I
Well,
remember
keep
we
pausing
went
for just a
to
second.
5 different places.
Bro,
to
this is
this
straight
group.
out of like Arrested Development right here.
I know it really is.
Like you just listen to this and like this is television writers couldn't write this well.
No, honestly, no. Somebody had a tweet earlier on that was amazing, talking about how insane it's been with Trump. Even though Trump isn't in office, he still is giving us the best type of drama we've ever seen in our lives.
Bro,
That is not even a TV show.
yo,
It's
this is all because of Trump. This is what you're getting 4 more years of
Yes.
Trump. This is what you could be rewarded with. This is our reward, okay?
No, this is exactly
this is
right.
exactly all right. Jay, this is pure karma, okay?
Yeah.
It is, because not for Fani Willis. I'm talking about for us, the American people. We get to watch this and be like, holy shit, this is the most entertaining thing I've seen since Trump ran for president in 2016.
Exactly right.
Or runner up, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard.
Oh God. Oh man, that trial was insane. That's absolutely fucking true. Especially when they were getting to the point where she shat on her bed. Or shat on his bed or something.
What
Like
was
it
so
was one of
bad?
them.
What was so bad about that time is I think I was just starting my job at Rumble, and I just didn't have time. Like I was so focused on like doing well that I didn't pay attention to anything that was happening with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Right.
So I felt like I actually missed out on the cultural moment.
Yeah. No, it honestly, it absolutely was a cultural
But
moment.
you know
it
who,
opened,
you know
it
who
opened
did? You know
eyes.
who kept me up to date on all the Johnny Depp Amber Heard stuff?
Well, Jenna.
Jenna.
Yeah,
It was
because
Jenna.
I think it's because she also craps the bed.
It's relatable.
It's related. Now she knows that she's not the only one with that kink out
Love
there.
you,
You know what I mean?
Habibi.
Yeah.
She's totally gonna like unplug this shit, shut it down. She's shutting down the stream.
It's over. No, look, Habibi, it's fine. Kinks are kinks. Everybody has
Kinks are
everybody has a
kinks.
kink.
All right, let's keep playing.
And Fani Willis is embezzling campaign money to pay for fucking wine trips.
Drinks. That was the most expensive thing that I think that we did while we were there. So they would pair champagne, chocolate, and caviar. It was a 3, and it was like 3 different things.
Champagne,
Russia,
chocolate, and
someplace else.
caviar.
I'll mix that up. But that was the most expensive thing we did that trip, and I paid for that.
You pay cash?
For us doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
Wait, what was it? It was
Champagne,
chocolate,
and caviar.
and caviar.
Champagne, and it was part of a wine tour.
Jay, she never spent anything on coffee. The nerve of that lady.
The nerve of that lady not spending anything on
Jay,
coffee. That's why she did some.
On a scale of 1 to 10, though, how much do you hate shitty coffee?
Well, like if 10 is the worst, it's a 69.
Yeah, I mean, I really, really hate shitty coffee, which is why I'm so excited to introduce you all to a company revolting against shitty coffee. 1775 Coffee Company.
And it's great that they call themselves that, because in 1775 the world awakened to a new era, and now 1775 Coffee Co. is bringing you a coffee that embodies the revolutionary spirit,
Crafted with passion and precision. Our beans are ethically and exclusively sourced from the finest coffee farms of Bolivia. 1775's Coffee Company's farm-to-cup journey ensures the highest quality, authenticity, and sustainability from start to finish.
With each sip, your palate will recognize and appreciate the dedication and passion that goes into crafting this single-sourced brew.
1775 Coffee Company takes pride and offering customers a truly exceptional coffee experience or premium coffee. Knocking over this mic. But their dedication to this revolution extends beyond the realm of taste.
Safeguarding freedom of speech is critical right now, which is why 1775 Coffee Co. has joined forces with Rumble in defense of one of our most fundamental rights, freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. Coffee that's sure to awaken all senses, including the sense of freedom.
Sense of freedom.
So choose 1775 coffee by going to 1775coffee.com/coffee bros and use Coffee Bros for 10% off at checkout on your first order.
That's right. This is our jihad against shitty fucking coffee. That's 1775coffee.com/coffee bros and use Coffee Bros for 10% off at checkout.
And when you opt in a subscription, Jay, I heard that it's less than 70 cents per cup of coffee.
Yeah, depending on how much coffee you drink a day, and we drink a shitload of coffee a day.
That's like 69 cents.
It's 69
That's
cents.
very nice. So
that's how much you're going to be saving.
So 1775 coffee, brewed to perfection, crafted with revolution.
Revolution.
All right, we're back to it. Let's get so Fani Willis. God, that was Jay. In terms of
the only reason why Faye Bibi comes in and says it's bad advertising is because she gets as red as Shyla when I take my shirt off.
Shyla?
Shyalea? Hyalea?
Hyalea.
Hyalea. Is it high or high?
Haya?
Chaya?
Leia.
Hyalea.
What? Shyalea.
Did I say Shyalea? Well, I mean Shyalea, Hyalea.
Okay, I'll let. So you're saying Faye gets really red from drinking 3 bottles of wine?
Taking my shirt off. Man.
Oh,
God damn it! Why do you always do this to me,
Mom? My friends.
Why do you do this to me?
All right, back to Fani. We got some Fani. We got more Fani videos, do we not?
We do. We got a lot more Fani videos.
Beautiful.
Well, no. I object to you getting records. You've been intrusive into people's personal lives. You're confused. You think I'm on trial. These people are on trial for trying to steal an election in 2020. I'm not on trial, no matter how hard you try to put me on trial.
So my question
You're
was,
literally on
do you have
trial.
any
I
problem?
object to you getting any personal records of mine.
We're not dealing with privilege through a witness.
And I'm not, no, I'm not dealing with privilege. What we had offered to put them in camera for the court to review. And I just want to know if she has any
That's not
problem.
something you deal with a witness.
Well, no. I object to you getting records. You've been intrusive into people's personal lives. You're confused. You think I'm on trial. These people are on trial for trying to steal an election in 2020. I'm not on trial, no matter how hard you try to put me on trial.
So my question
Oh,
was,
you're about to be on trial.
Wait, did we just
I object to you getting any
Yes, we
personal
did.
records of mine.
We're not.
We did. We watched it twice.
Oh, okay.
We're going to see her on trial. Absolutely. After all of this shit. I mean,
Yeah, it would be like to the
put Nathan on.
Nathan
Yeah, put Nathan on.
Nathan.
Nathan Wad.
Nathan Wade, Nathan Wood,
Nathan
Wood,
Wood. Nathan Wade.
Nathan Wade, special prosecutor, by the way. He's like the Robert Mueller of Georgia, because that's what he was, special prosecutor.
All right, let's
So
see this.
imagine Robert.
her.
So imagine Robert Mueller slept with Christopher Wray.
I thought you were going to say Kamala Harris, and I was like, they probably did. She probably sucked his dick.
Wait, Robert Mueller and Kamala.
Yeah.
Do you think he knew what was going on?
I'm not sure.
I mean, he didn't really know much.
So here's Faye. It's
What's
true.
going on?
I blush red. Yep. Faye.
asking if
Faye.
you remember paying for a cabin
Blush and
6
red.
months ago in Tennessee.
No,
Do you remember booking a cabin?
I booked lots of cabins.
Hey, care to explain that
Did you
one?
go to a cabin with Miss Willis ever?
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 Ever? Look at the pause. The sniff.
It's so good.
What is he doing? No, bro, you got to say something.
Holy
No.
shit.
You've never gone to a cabin with Miss You ever gone to?
Bro, he like didn't say a word for like 5 minutes. And
Dude,
then-
it's amazing.
oh,
It's amazing. It's like
holy shit.
it's like when when you get in trouble with your dad or something.
Like,
It's like, did you ditch school? Were you at the internet cafe on Monday? Did you ever go to the internet cafe during school hours?
only when it was a research project. That's how you got that. He should have gotten out of it. There's more? Are you telling me there's more? There's more.
There's more.
Holy shit.
That 30 second, it's been 40 seconds, and half of that was him pausing.
No,
You ever gone to? Cafe?
no.
You ever gone to Tennessee with
Yep.
Miss Willis?
Yes.
Okay. When was that?
That was
Today.
around 2022, early 2022.
Early 2022. Okay.
It was a day trip.
A day trip.
Okay. So you didn't spend the night. You didn't.
So it was a day trip.
Okay.
We would drive there, have lunch, drive back. The reason we would do that is because the attention, she couldn't get any peace of mind going locally, so we'd get in my car and
I'm
drive
sorry.
to
I'm sorry.
someplace.
Is he saying that Fani Willis is basically like Taylor Swift? The dude is saying
It's so good.
it
It
is
gets better and better. It really does. It gets so good.
like, oh, Fani Willis, she can't go out in public anymore. She can't even go to the grocery shop to pick up, a carton of milk and condoms anymore.
we got to drive all over Tennessee because she's too famous
She's
in
just so
Atlanta.
fucking famous.
She's so fucking. My girlfriend's so fucking famous.
She probably has a private jet, right?
Well, I mean,
At this rate.
she just gets money out of nowhere. It's always been there. Money's always there. Money's always everywhere.
Man,
Money.
well, we spent.
Money.
So, Fani Willis, is there any more? I know that was our last clip, as Spencer's indicated to me, because actually he's doing his job for once.
Right.
But do we think we're gonna get a day 2 of this?
Dude, if there is any sense of like justice or people who are going to like any sense of no one is above the law,
Which doesn't exist in America anymore.
then we are going to see them slapped with shit
It's a double standard.
tomorrow.
It's a double standard.
She can't be presiding over this case anymore. It's tainted. She lied.
Right.
And even if everything else around the case is true, she lied. She lied about her relationship with this guy. She
Right.
lied when it started. She lied
How
about.
did it come out that those two were actually like an item?
Somebody recognized her when they went to Tennessee.
Nice.
Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious if that's how it happened?
Apparently
dude,
Ben
you
says
can
there's
still see-
Ben says there's one more.
You can still see. Look at this.
This is
When
oh, that's right. We have Fani Willis has started the shit show persecution of Trump with this weirdo freak. Oh, that's right. This is,
Nathan Wade. I love this. Hold on, Flapper on Locals was saying Nathan Wade making the same face Siraj makes when someone asks him if he's ever swallowed before.
okay, so this is like no, the name of this girl is like Emily something, not my Emily, different Emily.
But also,
She gives a bad
Jewish.
name to Emily's. In fact, most Emily who's not my Emily gives a bad name to Emily's,
100%.
essentially. So this is the Fulton County juror went public in 2023, which then sparked the actual case that was brought against Trump by Fani Willis. So let's listen to this.
This is
Personally,
my hair is still not
I
growing.
wanted to hear from the former president, but honestly, I kind of wanted to subpoena the former president because I got to swear everybody in. And so I thought it'd be really cool to get 60 seconds with President Trump of me looking at him and being like, do you solemnly swear? And me getting to swear him in. I kind of just thought that would be an awesome moment. Personally.
She was removed from the jury, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Was she? Like they actually removed her?
I don't know.
Let's actually look into this.
I shoot from the hip sometimes, and you gotta fact check me when I do that kind of shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna fact check you right now. So let's see, who is that jury?
While you're doing that, you guys see that I'm missing hair.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like around my nipples is because we were advertising that we were going to shade the wax a J on Siraj's chest on locals. And, you know, of course, it gets to that point. And what happened was Siraj went crying to his wife saying, oh, my God, Jay is going to wax my chest. Mama, please get me out of this. I don't want it to hurt. I don't want it to hurt. It's going to feel so bad. So she, you know, stuck up for her husband. She did the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
And basically kicked me in the nuts and told me that I'm the one who needs to do it. So, and because, you know, a lot of the Habibis were waiting for 4 fucking hours for one of us to wax our chests, I decided to just put 2 on my nipples, and Siraj ripped them off. And it was probably the funniest shit we've ever seen.
That was pretty fucking funny.
It was so good. And I still got hair missing. Like this is 2 weeks ago too.
No,
I want to do.
Oh, you mean growing on your chest?
Yeah, I want to do. This was like a week ago. Sorry, and I want to do the rest of my chest now.
So, in spite of that grand jury 4-person, Emily Kors, her name is, going forward and saying all those things, I can't find anywhere where she was actually removed.
She probably wasn't. The whole thing. The whole thing's fucking rigged.
Whole thing's rigged, like the Super Bowl.
The whole thing is
like the Super
rigged.
Bowl. Super Bowl's rigged, Jay.
Dude, the Super Bowl absolutely was rigged.
Do you think
there were 13 hold calls they didn't call on the
no, there's no way
Chiefs,
that was 13.
The Chiefs offense.
So that's the 13.
Like half of them.
So that's the 13 tie-in for Taylor Swift.
Exactly right.
And she beat and she beat number 13.
And especially
her personally,
especially if you go and you see how many times they held on Nick Bosa specifically.
13.
Fucking insane. It's insane how many hold calls were not called against the Chiefs. Okay. But it's fine. I mean, I digress. The Swifties, NFL got what they wanted, and now we know NFL.
So the psyop is complete.
The psyop is complete.
Speaking of psyops, another psyop that people thought was a psyop. I mean, if you're anti-Semitic, we had the good folks, the good ladies from Ask a Jew podcast.
Oh yeah, we did.
Chaya and Yael Bartour.
Chaya.
They were great. So if you haven't watched that episode, that was the one we did on Tuesday, episode 208.
Yes.
The ceasefire special. A lot of fun with that. We actually didn't get a whole lot of opportunity to talk about one story, and that was about UNRWA.
Yeah.
UNRWA was doing some shit. I need to actually expand my screen here so I can actually see what this tweet is saying. This is from I don't know what Felipe. You want to help me out with that, Jay?
It is. I am gay and I have Hamas fuck me in the ass.
All right, there you go. From the UN, tweets out: UNRWA did not know what is under its headquarters in Gaza. UNRWA is made aware of reports through the media regarding a tunnel under the UNRWA headquarters in Gaza. UNRWA staff left its headquarters in Gaza City on 12th of October following the Israeli evacuation orders and as bombardments intensified in the area. We have not used that compound since we left it, nor are we aware of any activity that may have taken place there. We understand, though, media reporting that the Israeli army has deployed troops within the UNRWA headquarters in Gaza City. We are therefore unable to confirm or otherwise comment on these reports. In times of no active conflict, UNRWA inspects inside its premises every quarter. The last inspection for the UNRWA Gaza premises was completed in September 2023. How convenient.
How convenient.
UNRWA is a human development and humanitarian organization that does not have the military and security expertise nor the capacity to undertake military inspections of what is or might be under its premises. In the past, whenever suspicious activity, is that supposed to be activity? How I read it was suspicious activity, but they threw me a loop there. They wrote fucking cavity. All right, so maybe in the past, whenever suspicious cavity was, all right, this guy clearly does not speak English.
No, yeah.
as his first
Whenever a
language.
suspicious, not activity, but suspicious cavity was
yeah.
found close or under the UNRWA premises, protest letters were promptly filed to parties to the conflict, including both the de facto authorities in Gaza, which is Hamas, and the Israeli authorities. The matter was constantly reported in an annual reports presented to the General Assembly and made public. These are all fucking lies. Every fucking point this guy is making is lying. He's a liar. There is no way, and it's also been coming out that people have known of rumblings and vibrations that have been happening on different occasions underneath their headquarters. And then, of course, Israel went in and found the access into tunnels, access into where Hamas was stealing their server feed and stealing information from them. UNRWA, the UN. So for people who don't know, UNRWA is specifically and only formed in Gaza. UNRWA is not a humanitarian thing anywhere else in the world. UNRWA is only a humanitarian organization in Gaza. And they look over schooling. They're supposed to look over making sure there's enough for the Gazanians to eat, that there's enough aid and food going to Gazanians, enough medical supplies. But none of that has been happening under the watch of UNRWA because UNRWA is 100% compromised by Hamas. 100%, not 50%, not 30%, not 69%, 100% compromised by Hamas. Every single one of them knew about it. Every single one of them speaks with their handlers within Hamas. Every single one of them knew about the tunnels that were extensive underneath the whole of Gaza, the whole fucking city of Gaza. And right now we have a president who wants to reward these terrorists with their own state. They want to put Blinken and the Biden administration wants to put pressure on Israel to make a two-state because they have communists and they have been compromised in the State Department, compromised in the White House chief of staff. Why they have been compromised throughout every fucking department within the United States with communists and with these little pieces of fucking garbage who would rather side with terrorists than side with the United States. And make no mistake, saying you want a two-state solution while Hamas is still in power is siding with terrorists over America. Doesn't matter if your what your views are on Israel or any of that kind of fucking bullshit. Whatever your views on that kind of stuff makes zero fucking sense to me if you are still saying that their two-state solution means it's better for America than not.
It is actually kind of insane how, in spite of everything that's been going on, there's still people clamoring for a two-state solution.
These people are fucking retarded. Like Hassan Piker and his fucking followers.
There's no going back. There seriously is no going back. Hamas made Hamas their entire charter is the destruction of Israel. You cannot live side by side.
And expelling every Jew.
You can't live side by side with a person who's been trying with. It doesn't matter if your neighbor is trying to kill you every day and they have like publicly declared that they're going to try to kill you and they constantly like lob grenades over your house. You're naturally going to fight back, are you not? You're going to just take it down lying down?
No,
of course not.
Absolutely not.
So I just don't understand why there's so many people who think Hamas is somehow these freedom fighters.
It is because of the extensive
I know it's
what you want to
brainwashing.
say, brainwashing
I mean, they
psyop.
have to be brainwashed.
No, it really is. And look, it doesn't matter if it doesn't have to be one source that has been dictating and controlling all of this at once. That's not what happened here. What happened here has been an ideology that has infected, starting from elementary schools all the way through universities, that have now been infected in corporations, infected in state departments, infected in foreign policy, infected. These are diseases, and these people should be taken out like you take out people, like you're a SWAT team in Rainbow Six.
Oh, I thought you meant like take them out to like dinner.
No, you take them out like you take out zombies.
Which I take dinner. You don't dine. You don't wine and dine a zombie before you fuck them, Jay. 'Cause that's what I do. We play Call of Duty together. I didn't shoot a single zombie.
There's been a few times that happened.
All I did was hump. Hump.
Oh God, I had to go and pick you up so many fucking
Great times. Man. Man. So with respect, was there anything else on related that we forgot?
on UNRWA? No, there wasn't.
No,
They-
it doesn't. Yeah, we've talked about.
They need to be expelled. They need to be held as conspirators with terrorists, and they are our enemies. They are the United Nations, and UNRWA is the enemy of the United States. They hold no value to our national security whatsoever, and they should be taken out
So this is
of
Owen.
the discussion and taken out of our fucking national budget as well.
All right, so this is Owen Jones. I guess has some socialist and was anti-fascist. I can't see the whole bio.
So
But he-
Owen Jones is just
Do you know
a
who he is?
retard. Yes, he's from the UK.
Okay.
He's a fucking mentally ill piece of shit. Like, he is literally a retard who hates the West. And for the life of me, I do not know why he stays in the UK to just eat his fucking beans and toast. Go to Yemen. Go suck off Putin's dick. Like, get the fuck out. I mean, I don't understand these people.
I love
they
this.
keep on staying. in these places.
Habibi Bros is the only place where you tell people, literally will tell foreigners to just leave their fucking country. Never get that anywhere else.
Only on Habibi Bros.
So Owen Jones tweets out, what a load of desperate bullshit. There's tunnels everywhere under Gaza, and even if these are under UNRWA's HQ, that's completely irrelevant to UNRWA. Israel lies and lies and lies again. This is a desperate attempt to A, crush UNRWA, and B, deflect from Israel's atrocities. So he concedes that there's tunnels everywhere under Gaza. Who built the tunnels, Jay?
No. Who built the tunnels? Owen, you fucking retard.
Sorry.
Owen Jones, you fucking moron. Who built them? And he's like, they've been everywhere. So who cares if they're under UNRWA? Well, then who gives a fuck if Israel bombs the fucking shit out of everywhere in Gaza? You just admitted it. You admitted Hamas uses tunnels underneath everywhere in Gaza. So if I'm doing military actions against Hamas, guess what the fuck I'm going to do? Bomb the living shit out of Palestine and Gaza. Like, this bomb level the whole fucking place and get rid of them.
If you
Root
think about it,
that fucking evil out from the soil.
honestly, Hamas is the worst thing to ever happen to Palestinians. I feel, look, you and I have known Palestinians all throughout our life, Jay. It's not like we don't know them.
Right.
Yet for some reason, the issue about like Israel and Palestine, like it's almost like a cancer on their brain.
Mhm.
Like they can't conceive of the possibility that they might be on the wrong side here.
Well, it's also like the whole idea of
Like, it's tied to
oppress
this-
and oppressor and all
Right,
that
I
kind
understand
of stuff.
that.
And the fact that the pigment of a minority of Israelis, by the way, is white. More than 52% of them are Arab Israelis. And you know what needed to happen in order for there to be an Arab Israeli? There had to be extractions. Like, there were major operations throughout the Arab
Middle East,
world,
yeah.
where
Jews
Israelis had to go and rescue, not just rescue Jews
living in other
pay ransoms, fucking do whatever it took in order to get them back home. And over here you have the New York Times. So Rafah, the IDF, they orchestrated a rescue attempt with hostages that were being held in Rafah
on Super Bowl night.
On Super Bowl night, and Rafah was where they were told to, like, the civilians were told to go refuge.
For refuge.
So the fact that you have them in Rafah as well, it just goes to show like how many Palestinian lives Hamas does not give a fuck about, because they'll use them as cannon fodder and human shields.
Yeah.
So the IDF, they orchestrated a rescue attempt. They went and got them. And look at how the New York Times betrayed this.
They literally wrote the headline, Palestinians in Rafah describe night full of horror during Israeli hostage rescue.
Did we ever hear once Germans fear for their lives over bombing Nazi buildings?
I'm actually intrigued. Maybe the New York Times actually did publish something like that.
Well, they did do it. I don't know if it was the New York Times, but the Times did name Time magazine named Hitler.
Yeah, but no, the New York Times specifically is complicit in covering up for the crimes of the Nazis against Jews.
Yes,
because for whatever reason, I've heard the publisher, the guy who owned it, he was Jewish and didn't want to look like sympathetic to Jews because he'd rather sell newspapers than, I don't know, report the actual fucking news. That's what I've heard. Have you heard that?
No, I didn't hear that. I heard
or maybe I'm making that shit up. But
you probably are. Who did you hear it from? Did you hear it from a WhatsApp group?
No, actually, I thought I read that in Batia's book.
In Batia's book?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, she had an excerpt on something about the Times, but I don't know. I didn't.
The whole book is basically about
him being Jewish. The start of her book was about this independent news agency that was running and how it became dominant, and it became the New York Post.
Really?
We gotta go read it again.
Sorry, Batia.
And then we have her on again, but it's a fascinating book.
We
I think that's
really
what it was.
Read her book and then have her on to discuss it.
Yes. Just go back around with it.
Just recycle old content.
Yes, and I mean, once she's done being as famous as she is, to come back on our show, that would be great.
Cold Beer 69 said, actually, yes, they did in Dresden, the New York Times. I think they did. Yeah, I remember the Dresden they reported on. Flapper then says, love how Siraj is pretending that he read a book.
Oh, I did just finish.
What did you finish?
What is it? Of Blood and Ash?
And then you're on like Mattering Consequences.
Oh no, from Blood and Ash by Jennifer Armentrout.
Damn.
I know, but it's part of these books that are supposedly like these amazing books women are reading. And I was reading this book, and it was absolute fucking horseshit. It was trash. It was such a bad book. I mean, I knew exactly what was happening.
I don't know why you read it.
Just so you know, when I talk to a woman who's read the book, you know what I mean?
Oh, you saying you read it? You read it to catch chicks? You read it to basically?
I also read the game to learn how to fucking pick up chicks. You don't read?
Jay, I'm married. I don't need to pick up chicks, so why would I want to do that?
I'm not saying to pick up chicks. I asked, do you read? And you're like, why should I do that? I'm married.
I'm about to do. That's my Nathan Wade, Fani Willis impression.
Do you read?
No.
Shit.
So Jay, I don't know if we got a chance to talk about this, how Biden you know how Joe Biden, the Robert Hur report came out.
Yeah.
And they basically said that, oh, Joe Biden is he's we feel bad about putting him on trial because he's a well-meaning man with a poor memory. Okay.
Yeah, that
And
was
then-
Robert Hur.
Yeah, I know. It goes on to say that, or at least Joe Biden did this during his press conference.
Yeah.
He said that he like lost his shit when they brought up Beau Biden.
Right.
And he's like, basically, like they said, like Beau Biden, he didn't remember.
That was so fucking.
That's exactly how he sounded to me, at least. That's how he sounded.
That's some good ASMR right there.
Right.
Okay, so there's literally a report that came out. I don't know if it was today or yesterday. I think it was yesterday, but basically saying that the whole concept or this whole accusation that Biden made about Robert Hur bringing up Beau Biden is a complete lie, because Robert Hur never asked about Beau Biden. Joe Biden just brought him up out of nowhere
And got the date and got the year wrong.
and got the year wrong. So like
it's amazing. And it's so funny because his handlers told him to use the death of his son to try and get sympathy points and paint Robert Hur as the evil one on this.
What I want to say though about this, Jay, is this is interesting. It's an interesting play going at right here, because to me, if I were Biden, I would simply make the argument that I am cognitively with it because I had the foresight and poor decision making. Well, good decision making, but for selfish reasons, to lie to America's face about Beau Biden and then have that report come out, because obviously he's got to be somewhat with it if he's going to lie like that.
Well, he's lied about Beau like since Beau died. They've been lying about
maybe
Beau's
we're at
death.
the point where like it's not a lie if you believe it.
Right. That's where you're at right now. And now they want so the House committee want Robert Hur to testify in front of Congress, and that is going to be amazing. I can't wait for that.
Actually, is going to happen.
That is going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen, but they wanted that. They want that to happen.
Okay, so
they're gonna start questioning him in front of them and to go over it. And you know what? It is so funny how quickly it is okay to attack the special counsel, because I fucking remember not even 4 years ago that if you attack a special counsel, then you're attacking democracy. Then you are attacking the very foundation of freedom here in the United States of America, and you hate this country with the very fiber of your being.
You know, Emily's going to kill you after this for probably waking the baby, right?
Oh, wait, was I loud? I'm very sorry. That was not me. I was baited. I was bamboozled after I fucking took my nipples off for you.
I know. Well, I should not have heard anything.
And we're totally in the clear.
So yeah, but you don't think that? What if Nathan Wade, instead of being called a special prosecutor, just renamed himself to special counsel?
Would you rather?
Let's hear this. I'm scared.
Would you rather shit your pants every time somebody called you, or pee a little bit every time somebody thought of your name? And just random, you don't know who thought of you. It's just every time your name comes up, somebody's mind, you pee yourself, like a little bit throughout the whole fucking day. But
yeah,
every time somebody calls you, you shit your pants.
Obviously, I go with thinking of my name
and just peeing
and peeing. Yeah.
Okay, because there's a lot of gay people on Twitter that think about you daily. So like you be peeing as they come.
Where the fuck did this come from, Jay? I want to know what's going through your mind right now.
I wanted to like this helped me understand you a little bit better.
You want to know why, Jay?
Tell me.
Because it's easier to get pee out in the laundry.
For the people who don't know, Siraj has forever laundry duty. And I mean forever laundry duty.
Like literally after this, I'm going to go fold laundry.
Oh my fucking God. It's never ending. It's every single day, 45 minutes. It's like the whole music plays in this house. And it's played by LG.
Yeah, it is. It's quite a jingle. I should sample that.
Honestly, we should sample it and put it into our intro.
Yeah, put it beat. Colbert69 local says, "Where the fuck did this would you rather come from?" I know, right? I asked the exact same shit.
It's pretty fucking deep. You know your partner and you want to have a conversation with them, and it's a pretty good way to open conversation.
Why would I want to shit myself or at all? Like, why would you go?
Well, now look, because you don't have the mystery of who's calling you for you to shit yourself, but you will always have the mystery of who the fuck's thinking of you and why are you constantly peeing yourself? And then you find out I have cum all over my sheets.
See, this is what shouldn't have happened. This is actually the show is getting worse because we got together.
Or this is gold. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no. I just had to. Flapper on Local says the stream has devolved into Jay's lemon party fantasies.
I didn't know what a lemon party was as well.
Hey,
I forgot who told me.
I found a potential lemon party participant for you.
Who?
The Butler County Sheriff.
Yeah.
And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, the Butler County Sheriff did not even of a border county or a border state. This guy is in fucking Ohio.
So I'm pretty sure the local Ohioan Carl was present.
Yeah, so we actually got this there was a presser that happened with this this Butler County Sheriff.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It's a 25-minute for Habibi's,
but there was one clip.
You should go watch it. Well, we have timestamps, so you'll find it right now. But Habibi should go watch the whole thing in its entirety. And he's talking about a sheriff conference where the sheriffs from all over the country, they get together to go over issues that happen on the local level. And he was talking about how within the 4 years that Biden has been president, he's never met with them. Not once through this whole thing. And he goes into
the dire right here. I actually got that timestamp
of what he was talking about. Biden. Yeah, go ahead, play it.
Just came back from a national sheriff.
Perfect. Did I mute the website? No, I didn't. Did I turn on the sound? I did. What am I missing, Jay?
Is your...
How's everybody doing today? Morning, Sheriff. Okay, we're going to shut the doors.
No. All right, I guess we're not going to hear it then. I honestly don't know what happened there, Jay. It's okay.
I don't. We'll get it. We'll get it next because we're getting past the 69 minutes, and we can go and react to some because
do we have some more shit to react to?
I don't know. Did the Habibis
said anything?
Said anything? Did we put anything?
Did we put anything in there?
Any oh hell yes?
There's no oh hell yes.
Oh yeah, this right here.
Trailer trash.
No. Like
they cannot be called trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm a couple, being called trailer.
Being called trailer would
that fuck up a lot.
That would piss me off a lot. But I have
which means we have to just keep calling them trailer.
I have a few things that we could be watching.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So let me download it. Let me download.
Oh, you got to download. Oh, you
Yeah.
got to download it.
Let me download some
For
of this stuff.
Flapper.
You go ahead. You go ahead and put some of your
largest
stuff.
landmass in the world.
What stuff? I don't.
Wild.
Oh
What is
God, we
this?
have something.
Linguistically, culturally,
Oh yeah, this
religiously.
is
It's hard to
Tucker,
run a country like that for 24 years,
Tucker
whether you like it or
Carlson
not.
talking about.
So an incapable person couldn't do that. He is very capable, and many of you know
Moscow.
him, and you know that.
Dubai.
What was radicalizing, very shocking, and very disturbing for me was the city of Moscow, where I'd never been, the biggest city in Europe, 13 million people. And it is so much nicer than any city in my country. I had no idea. My father spent a lot of time there in the 80s when he worked for the US government and barely had electricity. And now it is so much cleaner and safer and prettier aesthetically. Its architecture, its food, its service than any country, city in the United States that you have to, and this is not ideological. How did that happen? How did that happen? And at a certain point, I don't think the average person cares as much about abstractions as about the concrete reality of his life. And if you can't use your subway, for example, as many people are afraid to in New York City because it's too dangerous, you have to sort of wonder, like, isn't that the ultimate measure of?
Actually, I mean, like, people thought he was simping for Russia by saying that, right?
Dude, he had another video simping. He is simping for Russia,
but like
completely simping
hold
for
on.
Russia the whole.
I heard
time.
Moscow is fucking beautiful though, not like from Tucker, but like from.
Yeah, there's certain areas in LA that are beautiful. New York, there are places in New York that are beautiful.
Okay,
there are places in a lot of other areas.
I
that
get
are
that
beautiful.
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
It's not even in the eye of the beholder, though. He is talking. He is talking about a very specific place, a
Moscow.
very specific area that they want him to see. It's like going to North Korea and saying North Korea is amazing. North Korea has internet, and none of them know how to use internet.
Well, how do you know
North Korea has shopping malls?
How do you know they limited his movement?
He went only to the best
paid
places.
for his own trip.
He did, but he probably has a handler and a tourist. He's not, dude. The whole thing is a fucking psyop. He was over there at the grocery store trying to talk about how the grocery
Moscow
store
has its own like bad neighborhoods and bad parts of town.
Do you know what the average income in Moscow and all of Russia is? Do you know what it is?
I think the point he's trying to make, though, Jay, is that in the central parts of the city, they haven't completely turned to shit like in other cities in the United States.
Dude, central parts of the cities aren't like totally fucking messed up. On the outskirts of them, they are fucked up. But if you go to like Santa Monica is nice. You go to the outskirts of it, it's fucked up.
Downtown LA.
Downtown LA is nice. You go to the outskirts.
It's not nice.
Yeah, dude. The restaurants, the scenery, the Staples Center, they've moved all of those people out.
Jay, it's crypto.com arena.
now all of them are luxury apartments and all that kind of shit.
It's called crypto.com arena anymore.
But look, the average, you know what the average income is in the United States?
What?
I mean, the average income in Russia. Average annual income in Russia.
Annual. Let's see. $52. $1 a week.
No, like in all honesty, it's $13,000.
Wow, 13
a year.
A year. But what's the standard of living in? And
the standard of
I'm
living.
sure it's expensive in Moscow.
The standard. You want to hear the standard of living is that not every apartment has plumbing, so you have to shit in an outhouse.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Not every place has
Sochi.
electricity.
I remember Sochi.
And not only that, yes, I remember Sochi. And not only that, the average American in the United States spends 10 to 15% of his income on food. In Russia, it's 30%.
Shit.
So the standard of living is not there. This is all bullshit that they're talking about. Stalin created the infrastructure people talk about that's being so beautiful, and the reason why they did it is the same reason why North Korea builds the shit that they do while there's famine and people starving.
I will say this. All right, I will concede the point that it probably comes off as for one, recency bias because he was just there, and two, I think he either one, Putin knows where he lives and has ways of getting to him. Maybe he ran away scared. Maybe there's a part of him that actually does like Russia, though.
He's a hypocrite. That's what Tucker Carlson is pure and simple. You want to talk about being butthurt over the media lying by omission, and then you come over here, you go over to Russia to just promote the shit they want you to promote without talking about what it is actually like to live in Russia. You go and you take a touristy tour of the fucking place, and you go and you ride the Stalin metro because they built it in order for them to use it as propaganda that the Soviet Union is not failing.
Mhm.
And you want to cry about somebody lying about omission? This is hypocrisy at the finest. At the finest.
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 So, Jesus, Jay, where did that come from?
I don't know. It's been pinned up in me like you know when I like to edge myself over and over and over again, and then just have all that wad go inside you. That's what dude, don't fucking play this. Get the fucking thing out of the fucking mind.
So
anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show some videos for us to react to instead.
Let's go. I like the sound of that. Maybe they'll play one of these days.
I'm trying to see where I can share. If I wanted to share,
you can share it.
I will share it.
Share it.
All right, here we go.
All right. China trains go through buildings. Shit. Oh, I can't believe that's a real video.
No, that is a real video. Hold on, let me get back on.
I got
Let me get you
there's a cold beer in the locals.
We want to see your nudes.
Come on, show us your nude, baby.
Show us the nudes,
I
motherfucker.
love you.
We love you.
Hello, baby.
You gotta keep that. We gotta keep that.
It's wonderful.
Hello, baby.
This is how I approached Siraj to do HPH.
Your name?
My name is DeMarco Fleming.
Are you gay?
I'm bisexual.
Are you top or bottom?
I'm a top, dom top, aggressive top.
Can you describe what dom top means?
Dom top which means I grab you by your back and neck, put your face down, ass up, and fuck the shit out of you, and have you walk crazy for days.
Walk crazy for days.
Crazy for days, which means you'd be real sore and you'd be calling me on the phone. Daddy DeMarco, I need help. I'm sore. Give me some Tylenol. That's what that means.
Okay. Honestly, I don't think I can handle it, but I appreciate your honesty.
I know you can't handle it. I can tell the way you walk, you can't handle it. My dick is big. They call me King Kong in my pants. I know you can't handle it, but I'll make sure I go real gentle with you. You're cute.
Thank you so much. I like it gentle.
All right?
Okay.
I got you all
Thank
day.
you so much. I cannot kiss, though.
You cannot kiss?
No, I have a boyfriend.
He has a boyfriend. I got a husband. What does that mean? I can't see the right?
Period. Thank you again.
Holla. It's a pleasure.
My pleasure. Thank you. You're awesome.
Where do we find this stuff?
And this is how I want to go for July 4th. This right here. Like, this is wifey material. Like 100% wifey material.
Jay, you know she probably got burnt, like first or second degree burns.
Dude, right there, like that's that char flavor. You know how you get the charbroiled burgers and shit? That's smoked charred flavor. That's where I want it.
Smoked.
That is
roast beef right there.
Yeah, you fire it out of the ass and then fire it out of my mouth.
That is a roast.
That is the way we do it.
In the locals chat, we got some stuff. Do we want which one first? I guess
Jay,
we'll go cold beer.
Flapper Jay, where do you find this stuff? It's my favorite fucking shit. All right.
You understand? You understand gay culture.
This will help your mind.
Because you're a faggot.
Are you ready for this? This is going to help your mind. All right. So you wake up and find yourself halfway inside your mother. So it's, would you rather wake up and find yourself halfway inside your mother and your father halfway inside of you.
What?
And so would you rather, to get yourself out, would you rather push into your mom or push backward into your dad?
No.
So you're sandwiched in between your mom and your dad.
No.
And there's only two ways to get out. Would you rather push it into your mom?
Don't do this
to get out of your dad and go, or push into your dad to get out of your mom and go?
I hate you so fucking much, Jay. I honestly, like, get the fuck out of my house. Go, get out of here. Pack your shit and leave. Get your ass back here, Jay. Okay, she was trying to leave. That's disgusting, Jay. I can't believe you would come up with such a would you rather. That is enough to get people to unsubscribe, unfollow, block.
Flapper.
Yeah, just block.
Cold Beer 69. I hope Baba is watching.
I actually told them to never watch my show.
Oh yeah, I do. I absolutely 100% in with you on that fact. I let my mom watch the show, but I never ever.
Still to this day, do not understand how your mom watches this show.
I don't get it either. I don't. It's weird.
Well, if it was your mom, obviously I'd go forward.
To get out of my dad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can so see that happening. My parents coming up to you and being like, "Hey, we saw you from across the room, Habibi, and we were just saying like you're a good time, and maybe we could take you back to our house and form a little shish kebab."
I would be in the middle of that shish kebab, wouldn't I? And it wouldn't even be like a meat; it would be like the pepper, the onion, the little slice of onion. Oh God!
What a night!
That's ridiculous. All right, so
I hope we don't get a blog post on Flapper over this. Flapper.net.
You know, maybe we need to talk more shit about Flapper to get on his radar and get published more often.
Yeah, right.
Flapper, you're a key. Flapper is going to be like the like the Dick Zerto.
No,
it's like a Twitter account that basically reports on all like the libs on streaming. Flapper's going to be that for us. It's like breaking tonight. Siraj and Jay say the N-word. Nuclear. Oh God! All right, man. So, Jay, you've been playing a lot of games lately.
Yes, and I might be playing some tomorrow, and then of course some on Sunday too. But right now we're playing Pal World and Helldivers.
So
tomorrow is probably Helldivers.
For those who don't understand what Pal World is, what is it?
So Pal World is basically a skin of Pokemon. Seriously, that also incorporates like different kind of survival games too. So you have to build a base, and for you to level up. So you have to build like a house, and then you get into it. And you have
has
to build
like the farming. MMO feel of it.
Yes. So what I did was I built.
Like, it's like open ended. Like there's no real
story.
There's no story. There's no finish. You're just going around basically building up like Minecraft.
And yes, and well, it's not as like you can't do as much creative things as you can in Minecraft, but you can still, like, I built myself a house, and then I built all of the beds for my pals to be outside in the cold. And they farm for me, they mine for me, and basically what I've been doing in this is to prove that yes, you can build empires on slavery. And that every major empire in the world started with slavery, and that's how we've been.
This is gonna be Flapper's next clip that he posts on social. Be like breaking. Jay just endorses slavery.
Yeah, goddamn right. And then Helldivers is a lot of fun too. Helldivers is on Steam and the PS5, and it is basically in the world of Super Troopers. If you remember that movie that was out a little bit ago, the one with the bugs.
The one with the bugs.
Yes,
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part meme that everybody likes to use. So that is the way that they have made that game. The mechanics in it are some of it is pretty genius, and I have never experienced it before. There's some bugs in it still here and there, and you can play up to four people. So
Faye BB over on X says, 5 minutes ago I was ready to congratulate you on a great show, and then you did this. And by this, it's the would you rather.
Yeah, well, no, what she means is that I got her all red and into smut. No, Faye, this is don't let the last 5 seconds of who I am discourage you.
What's so funny about this, Jay, is she's been like watching like basically from the beginning.
Yeah, she's been a Habibi from
like
the absolute beginning.
And she comes back and still tunes in. And I wonder if she's seen any growth from us. Survey says
maybe not.
Jury's still out.
Survey says no.
So, anyways, Habibis, I think that's going to do it for us. That's been 90 minutes.
Flapper blog. Jay fantasizes about gay water sports. Siraj disgusted. Trouble gayer dice. Gayer dice.
Trouble in Gayradice.
Gayradice.
Trouble in Gayradice.
That's so good. I love it.
So good. All right, Habibis. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight on Habibi Power Hour. As always, go ahead, hit that like, follow, subscribe button. If you want to support us, join our locals, because that's where we actually have a lot more fun, which you can also join our Habibi Discord server as a result. And Jay, we got other things coming out like March Madness. And
yes,
you'll be able to also even just hang with us on streams, because, yeah, we'll invite the Habibis, depending on how cool we think you are. And because if you can't handle your shit on a stream, then obviously like
we've had
to like bench people.
Yeah, there's been a few that have been a lot of fun. Like that. Oh my god, like you would want to punch them and like just have them knock out. And,
Flapper, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Flapper is like the number one. And then we also play games with each other's feelings and emotions.
That's right. We are very manipulative people.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's the Arab in me.
That's true.
So that's what I do.
So anyways, Habibis, I've been Siraj Hashmi.
I'm Mujahed Kobbe.
Thank you to Spencer and Ben, our producers, and they're fucking fired. We'll see you next time. Peace out. Masalama.